Good day everybody. For today's lesson, we'll have special products. Those are square binomial, product of sum and difference of two terms, square of a trinomial, cube of a binomial, and sum or difference of two cubes. Now, let's begin with square of binomial. That is in the form of the square of a plus b, or a plus b multiplied by a plus b. Using the FOIL method, multiply the first term, a times a, and we'll get a square. Multiply the outer term, a times b, and we'll get positive ab. Then multiply the inner terms, and we'll get b times a, ab. And multiply the last terms, b times b, and we'll have here positive b squared. Simplifying, just copy a square, then combine ab plus ab, and we'll get positive 2ab. Then just copy b squared. So our answer for squaring a binomial of a plus b is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. But there is a shortcut. For example, we have x plus 6 squared. The first thing to do is to square the first term, that is x squared. Then multiply the first term and second term times 2. So we have x times 6 times 2. And the product is positive 12x. For the last term, square the last term. So square 6. That is 6 times 6. That will give you positive 36. Therefore, our answer for x plus 6 square is x squared plus 12x plus 36. For letter B, 3m minus 2n times 3m minus 2n. Again, square the first term. So 3m times 3m is 9m squared. Multiply the first term and the second term times 2. So 3m times negative 2n times 2. So 3 times 2 times 2 is negative 12mm. The last one is square negative 2n. Negative 2n times negative 2n is positive 4n squared. So our answer here is 9m squared minus 12mn plus 4n squared. Now let us have the square of 5x squared plus y squared. Again, square 5x squared. 5x squared times 5x squared. 5 times 5 is 25. And then add the exponent 2 plus 2, and we'll give you 25x to the fourth. Next, multiply the first term by the second term times 2. So 5x squared times y squared times 2. And that is 10x squared y squared. Next, square the last term, y squared times y squared. And that is y to the fourth power. So our answer here is 25x to the fourth power plus 10x squared y squared plus y to the fourth power. Now let us have the sum, the product of sum and difference of two terms. It is in the form of a plus b times a minus b. Using the FOIL method, a times a, that is a squared. A times negative b, that is negative ab. B times a positive AB. B times negative B, that is negative B squared. Simplifying this, we'll have A squared. Cancel out negative AB plus AB because that is equal to 0. Minus B squared. And we'll have a shortcut for this. So you will just square the first term minus square the last term. Given x plus 5 multiplied by x minus 5. Again, square the first term. That is x squared minus square the last term. 5 times 5, that is 25. So our answer for letter A is x squared minus 25. For letter B, 4x plus 3y multiplied by 4x minus 3y. Square 4x, that is 4x times 4x, will have 16x squared. Minus square 3y. 3y times 3y, you'll have 9y squared. For letter C, we'll have 2m squared minus 7 multiplied by 2m squared plus 7. Again, square the first term, 2m squared times 2m squared. That will give you 4m squared. Next, minus, square the last term. 7 squared is 7 times 7. That is 49. Therefore, our answer here is 4m to the 4th power minus 49. Letter D, y squared minus 10 multiplied by y squared plus 10. Again, square the first term, that is y to the 4th power. Minus, square the last term. 10 times 10, we have 100. Our answer here is y to the 4th minus 100. Now let us square a trinomial. Given here, a plus b plus c. Then square using this shortcut. Square the first term. So a squared. Square the second term, we'll have b squared. Square the last term, we have c squared. Next, multiply the first term by the second term times 2. So you have a times b times 2. Again, a times b times 2. And we have plus 2ab. Next, multiply the second term by the third term times 2. b times c times 2. Again, b times c times 2. And we'll have positive 2bc. Next, multiply the first term by the third term times 2. So a times c times 2. Again, a times c times 2. And our answer here is 2ac. Remember, the square of trinomial has 6 terms. Our answer here is a squared plus b squared plus c squared plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. Let us have an example. The square of 2x plus 3y plus z. Square the first term, that is 2x times 2x. That is 4x squared. Next, 3y squared will have 3y times 3y. The answer is 9y squared. Next, z times z will have z squared. Next, multiply the first term by the second term times 2. So 2x times 3y times 2. Again, 2x times 3y times 2. That is 12xy. Next, multiply the second term by the third term times 2. So we have 3y times a times 2. Again, 3y times a times 2. And we have here 6yz. Next, multiply the first term by the third term times 2. So we have 2x times z times 2. Again, 2x times z times 2. And we'll have 4xz. For number 2, the square of a trinomial x minus 4y plus 3. The first thing to do is to square the first term. So x square the second term. Negative 4y times negative 4y will have 16y squared. Then the square of the last term, 3 times 3 is 9. Next, multiply the first term by the second term times 2. So x times negative 4y times 2. Again, x times negative 4y times 2. That is negative xy. Next, multiply now the second term and the third term times 2. So negative 4y times 3 is negative 12y times 2. You have negative 24y. And the last one, multiply the first term and the third term times 2. So x times 3 times 2. And you'll have here, again, x times 3 times 2. That is positive 6x. Now let us cube a binomial. So a plus b quantity cube. And we have here the pattern again. Cube the first term. So you have a cube. Square the first term times the second term times 3. So a square times b times 3 will have 3a square b. Next, square the second term times the first term times 3. So square the second term, b square times a times 3. Again, b square times a times 3. That is positive 3ab squared. And the last one, square the second term. So b cubed. Now let us solve this example. X plus 6y cubed. Cube the first term, that is x cubed. Next, square the first term. So x squared times 6y times 3. Next, square the second term times the first term times 3. So you have here, square the second term. So 6y squared times x times 3. And then, cube the second term. That is the cube of 6y. Now let us simplify this one. So we have x cubed. Then multiply 6 times 3. We have 18. X squared y. Then 6y times 6y. 36 y squared. Times 3. We'll have 108xy squared. Then cube the second term. 6y times 6y is 36y squared. times 6y will get 216y cubed. Next, 3x minus 4 quantity cube. Again, cube the first term. 3x times 3x times 3x. Then, multiply 3x squared by negative 4 times 3. And then, multiply x by the square of the second term times 3. And then, cube the second term. So, negative 4 cube. Let's now simplify. 3x times 3x times 3x. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3, 27. X cubed. Next, 3x times 3x, that is 9x squared, times negative 4 times 3. So 9 times negative 4 times positive 3 will have negative 108x squared y. Next, square first negative 4. So that is negative 4 times negative 4, 16. Times 3, we have 48. So we have here 48 xy squared. Next, negative 4 cubed. So we have negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4. We'll have negative 64. Now let us have a product that produces sum and difference of two cubes. It is in the form of this one, a plus b multiplied by a squared minus ab plus b squared, and a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So we'll just have to cube the first term. So we have a cube, then cube the second term. We have b cubed. So the answer here is a cube plus b cubed. Next, a minus b. Cube the first term. So that is a times a times a. That is a cubed. Cube the second term. Negative b times negative b times negative b. And we'll have negative b cubed. Now let us have an example. 2x plus 3y multiplied by 4x squared minus 6xy plus 9y squared. So let us cube 2x. 2x times 2x times 2x. That is 8x cubed. Then cube the second term. 3y times 3y times 3y. That is 27y cubed. Number 2, 5m minus 2n multiplied by 25m squared plus 10mn plus 4n squared. That is 125m cubed. 5m times 5m times 5m. And then cube the second term. Negative 2n times negative 2n times negative 2n. And we'll get negative 8n cubed. Thank you very much for watching.